strong mental focus, like this, energy, another plate, focus, like this, pacing, another plate, the focus, like this, energy, another plate, focus, like this, throw on another plate, focus, like this, energy, another plate, focus, like this, pacing, another plate, the focus, like this, energy, another plate, focus, like this, throw on another plate. What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today I'm reviewing Astroflav, 1 scoop only, pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies. Amen. God bless all of you. Listen, this is what I'm going to say, man. I had it's Friday today. Thanksgiving was yesterday, and I had a very eventful Thanksgiving, man. So in the morning, I had brunch with my girlfriend's parents at my girlfriend's, and at her place, and they brought in, I had the dogs with me, and they brought in a tray of fruit, and they dropped a bunch of fruit on the ground. I wasn't there to see it. I was upstairs right when they walked in the house, and Gemma and Vinny ran at the fruit, my dogs, and ate some fruit. So the parents came upstairs and they're like, hey, I hope it's okay, the dogs ate some fruit that fell. I was like, what kind of fruit? And they're like, just some grapes. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, homie. So I freaked out. Come here, Vinny. I called the vet, and I guess her parents didn't know that that grapes are toxic to dogs, and let them eat them or whatever. Or maybe they didn't have a choice. I didn't see it. You know, maybe the dogs lunged at it too quickly for them to stop it. Either way, you know. So I called the vet and I said, my dog just ingested grapes. What should I do? They said both of them did. I said, yeah. And they said, we got to bring them in right now so they can make them puke, induce vomiting. So I said, okay, I'll do that right now. So I rushed them out of the house. Both of them vomited, and they gave them some medication that makes them vomit right away. I got the grapes out within an hour of them ingesting it, which was good news. And they said they didn't see any grapes in Vinny, in his puke, and they saw like at least 6 chewed up grapes in Gemma's puke. 1 grape can kill a dog. You never know. A dog could eat 10 grapes and be fine, or it can eat 1 and it could kill it. So they treat it all the same. So anyway, they said to me, we're going to let Vinny go home with you. We're going to give him charcoal. We're going to monitor him. We gave him a kidney test. You'll retest him, and yada, yada. You'll watch him, you know, retest his kidneys soon, because grapes cause kidney failures in dogs. I mean, it's extremely fatal. So anyway, they said, Gemma, we're going to hospitalize her. So now I don't have Gemma. I spent my Thanksgiving without my baby. She's at the hospital, at the emergency vet. They're monitoring her kidneys every day. They're going to keep her for a few days. They're giving her fluids. The problem is, even though she got the 6 grapes out, the toxins could still be in her system. So I basically spent my Thanksgiving just terrified. Initially, I was angry at my girl's parents, but kind of, you know, prayed to God, asked him to remove my resentment and my fear. And I realized that her parents, they weren't doing anything. They weren't trying to cause any harm, of course. You know, it's easy to get angry at first. And then also, I was, you know, I just spent Thanksgiving scared, man. I'm scared. I'm scared for my baby. She's only 7 months old, and so any prayers, you know, would be appreciated. Maybe by the time you see this video, she'll be home and fine, but anyway, that's what I got, man. I just wanted you to know that, and I thought, man, I'm not going to make any content until this is done, but I thought about it, and you know what? I want to stay in the moment. I don't want to be thinking about the future or the past. I want to live right in the moment. Right now, she's okay, under the best care. So I'm going to review this for you fine folks, man. So that's what I got. I just want to share what's going on, man. So that's what I got. Supplement facts. They're giving us. So this is the first thing I reviewed by the fine folks at Astroflav. And God bless their souls, man. They were nice enough. They sent me over 3 proteins, which look like hitters. And they sent me over this brand new pre-workout, man. This watermelon candy, 1 scoop only it's called, which I like that, man. They must be watching the channel, homie. Because you know I talk about, I ain't into that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, homie. 1 freaking scoop, put it on the scale, end of story. So they're telling us 1 scoop is 22.2 grams. However, a level scoop in here was about 25 grams. So it's less than a scoop. You're going to be overdosing, homie, if you take the full scoop. So be careful, man. Be careful. Anyway, or you could just take a scoop. Servings per container, 25. So it's right there in the middle, homie. Not on the low end, not on that 30 that a lot of you like to see. It's right there in the middle. But this boy's loaded. I mean, 22.2. Let's see what they got for us, man. Let's see what gizmos, gadgets, and goodies the fine folks of Astroflav have packed in this for us. So they're giving us potassium, sodium, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium. I'm not even going to read the dosages. All right, and this watermelon candy, before I forget, was a amazing flavor, man. This is what they used to call you that in the pen, homie. Watermelon candy. It reminded me of you, man. We used to line up outside. I'm not going to talk about it, man, but I remember you, man. You're watermelon candy. I'm AB3145, homie. You're watermelon candy. All right, man. Listen, this is what I got to say. True Absorb Electrolyte and Pump Complex, homie. And this is kind of a sick label, man. It's a really nice container. It's not, the art isn't anything special, but it's simple and it's got a lot number, so it's legit. All right, D-ribose, 5 grams. L-citrulline, 4 grams, man. That's for the pumps, the vascularity, the gorilla look in the garage gym. Let me get a good lighting here, homie. Good lighting. All right, now, hold on, man. We got betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams. That's for the power output, man. That's for that strong alpha male iron pumper, extra endurance and strength ingredient, man. That's going to get you turning off that dang Trevor Noah, that dang Jimmy Kimmel, that dang Ellen DeGeneres, homie, that dang Saturday Night Live, man. That Howard Stern you're listening to, man. That betaine anhydrous, as soon as I started taking betaine, I started listening to Joe Rogan, homie. That's what betaine does. Anyway, man, Calci-K, 500 milligrams. Magnesium biglycinate chelate, 250 milligrams. Sodium chloride, 270 milligrams, and estrogen. It's a little bit for the pumps, man. The 4 grams of L-citrulline, that's like kind of bare minimum. And got some electrolytes, some hydration, yada, yada, and the absorption. Then they got the strength and pump matrix. Beta-alanine, homie, 3.2 grams. You got to feel the betas to be an alpha, man. Remember, GGH told you. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, homie. Nucleoprime, man, 250 milligrams. That is kind of a new ingredient to me. It's a trademark name, Nucleoprime. It sounds intimidating, homie. I think what it does, I think it's for some endurance and strength. I don't know what it does, homie, but I could tell. Hey, man, I ain't no scientist, man. I just take the drink and share my experience, man. I'm just a serious iron pumper, man, who loves health and fitness and lives this life, man. I don't come from the science angle. So then you got Synactive, 75 milligrams. Then you got the Energy and Focus blend, man. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. Caffeine anhydrous, homie, 375 milligrams. That's a high stim amount. Bitter orange, which is Synephrine, 60 milligrams. And Alpha Yo, 1 milligram, man. A nice touch of Alpha Yo. So even you Alpha Yo crybaby, man, this will put some hair on your chest, son. All right, man, so this is what I'm going to say about this, homie. Hey, man, I'm staying in good spirits. My dog's in the hospital, man. I'm here giving you reviews, man. GGH don't stop, man. I love you guys, man. This channel's a light to my life, man. This helps me get through these tough times. Yeah, I love doing this, man. You guys are a blessing to me. All right, man. So this is what I'll say. The pumps are kind of bare minimum on it. You can throw like maybe a small pump formula on it, or definitely some pump pills. You'd be fine doing that. But surprisingly, man, the pumps were solid on it. So listen, we're going to talk about the pumps first. The pumps were actually decent on it, man. You don't need to throw anything, but I'm just saying, based on label, you'd be fine throwing some extras on it. But this is kind of like, gave a nice vascular pump, man. I mean, the pumps were actually decent on it, man. I mean, I just trained on it. You could see. And I've been done training for about an hour, man. And I'm still pumped up. So this boy's pretty good right here with the pumps. All right. You take the drink, homie. You come down to the dance floor. You get ready for some serious iron pumping. The beta comes in about 10 minutes after taking it. Not too overwhelming, man. Maybe it's because it's such a large scoop, like 23 grams. There's a lot going on. So the beta didn't really shine that much, but it was there enough to tell that it had some decent beta-alanine in it. It only lasted about 20 minutes, man, but it kind of contributed to the sense of urgency. The star of the show with this, we talked about the pumps, the beta. The real star of the show with this, man, was the strength and endurance, homie. I don't know if there's something to this nucleoprime, this betaine, whatever the heck is in here comes together, because you feel strong on it, homie. Like, I've reviewed some pre-workouts lately, and I've told you, like, I just don't feel particularly strong on them. You feel strong on it without being, like, super stimmed up. So it has the energy of, like, a high-end regular use pre-workout. You could probably use this boy like 4 days a week, man, and feel like not unhealthy, like you're not burning your brain out. 375 milligrams of caffeine is no joke. Then you got the synephrine and alpha-yo. The alpha-yo is just enough in there to contribute to kind of the nootropic, you know, like a little bit of a alpha-yo head high, which gives you a little physical energy and whatever, but nothing negative, man. I mean, it's just there enough to tell it's there. Like 1 milligram, it's a good source of alpha-yo they use, you could tell, because 1 milligram you can feel, but not anything. You're not going to leave with some nose runs or anything crazy like that. I just thought the energy, the healthy, regular use energy, the endurance, and the strength were the star of the show, man. I mean, this is the kind of a pre-workout where you feel like an iron pumper, man, like a bodybuilder. It's very much on the line of the energy that I got from Huge Supplements Wrecked, if you've ever taken that one, which is one of my favorite hitters. Also along the line of like a Pandemic type of pre-workout. So kind of like that high-end regular use pre-workout, man. I really like it, actually, man. The energy, strength, and what's it called? The energy, strength, and endurance are by far the star of the show. So don't expect much. There's not like mood elevation. I mean, when you take these stimulants, man, your mood's going to be elevated versus not taking them. It definitely does something to elevate your mood, but it's not like a mood elevation pre-workout. The focus was decent on it. Not like it. This is more of a physical energy than like that mental DMHA, alpha GPC, mental tunnel vision kind of focus. It's more of a nice physical energy, endurance, strength, man. That's definitely the star of the show on it. So if you want like a real bodybuilder's pre where they're kind of giving you the whole package, surprisingly the pumps were better than I thought they would be with this whatever the heck was in here. But if you're looking for just a high-end regular use pre-workout that gives you good, it's not a drug addict's pre. This doesn't get you high or anything like that. It's not, you're not higher than a giraffe vagina. There's no pee-pee tingles, none of that. It's just one of those pre's where you're just like, you're pumping iron, homie. You're focused on your strength and your iron pumping. Like, it's a workout pre, man. You're in it to work out, and it does the job, man. I really liked it. There was no negative side effects. Didn't crush my appetite. Your little pee-pee will work later, man. If you got a right swipe on Tinder, I doubt you did, homie, knowing you, because you're sorry as heck, man. But I'm just saying, if you happen to,
I don't think you did. But if you happen to, homie, think your little pee-pee will work. Nothing negative, man. Nothing negative I could say about it. Just a good bodybuilder's kind of pre-workout, man. I liked it. And it felt like 375 milligrams of caffeine. I mean, the energy, man, you're going. You're moving around the gym. It's just more of a physical energy than that mental tunnel vision, man. So if you want like a break from a bunch of illicit stims and you want something like, if you've used Wrecked by Huge Supplements, it's on the level of that kind of physical energy. So definitely feels good to train on, man. I liked it. God bless all you. Prayers up for Gemma. And Vinny too, man. He's not out of the clear until it's been about 72 hours to a week, man, after ingesting grapes. Their kidneys could take a turn at any time if they've ingested the toxins. So that's what's happening with me, man. So my baby's in the hospital. Prayers up. I'm staying close to God. I'm praying. I'm meditating. I've let go of any anger because, you know, it's easy to blame right at first. And I'm just hopeful that God's going to guide me through this like he has everything else, and my baby Gemma. And that's what I got, man. So Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight. Maybe they'll give me a discount code for the viewers. I mean, nothing in it for me, homie. This is for the love of the game. But really liked it, man. Nice bodybuilders pre. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.